to your second choice, so on and so forth. Visit elections.pacifica.org for more information. Email the election supervisor, nes@pacifica.org, or call 707-500-1910 for assistance. It's 90.1 FM KPFT, KPFT FM HD1 and HD2 in Houston, and online at kpft.org.
At KPFT, volunteers are the lifeblood of our organization. Here's what they say about us.
When I volunteer at KPFT, sometimes I call out past people that support us with money. I got a guy who said KPFT was his life and soul. He was blind. He said he also spent 20 years in prison, but KPFT was his life and soul listening to the station.
Volunteer with us at KPFT. Call 713-526-4000, extension 3. We're waiting for your call.
You are listening to KPFT Houston.
Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Firm. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you. Visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well. I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you give a least. Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. To the men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This thing's my love. It's Friday night. The inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's Prison Radio. Prison Radio.
And welcome to the Prison Show. Tonight is Friday, August the 23rd. And guess what? We're still in pledge drive, of course. So we're asking you to call 713-526-5738. Option number 1 to donate. And of course, you know that's the Prison Show or the Prison Show. You can also go to kpft.org. There's a button that says donate. You can definitely donate there. But before we get into the meat of the donation requests, have you been trying to stay cool? Have you been given water, ice, fans, showers, a respite area? Well, if you haven't, you know what to do. Write those grievances. Let us know. Let TCPA know, because they have some attorneys working on it. Yes. So anyway, just wanted to get that in right before we get into the show. Also, David, you said Sharon's brother?
Yeah, her brother's in the hospital.
Yeah, so we wanted to offer up our thoughts to Sharon and her family. And that's Sharon McKinney with
Yeah, it used to be Sharon
TIFA.
Bass, but now it's Sharon McKinney.
Yeah, with TIFA.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of... I hate hospitals. I mean, they're just... not my favorite place to be. It seems like every time I go there, something sad's going on. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if you got good vibes you want to send out there, you want to pray for them, or whatever, how your beliefs are. Her brother really needs you.
Yeah.
So, and on another note, we'll go back to pledge drive a minute. I'd like to thank some folks. You got a list?
I do not.
Okay, I'll go.
Go for it.
Thank you, Abe. Thanks, Sharon. Speaking of Sharon, Leslie, me and Dee Dee, and Gloria. So we appreciate you guys, every one of you, for your donations. And while I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and add my little old 2 cents. Look, y'all, we do this once every 2 or 3 months, and I know you don't like to hear it, and we don't like to do it. So if you were to become a sustainer, that's our goal, is to get enough sustainers to where we don't have to do this. So I'm not sure if you got $20 that you can afford a month, or $25, or $50, or $100. Some people have even donated more than that. So if you can afford it, we'd really appreciate it, and then we wouldn't have to be doing this pledge drive anymore. But in the meantime, if you got $5 or $20 or $100 in your pocket, you can just call 713-526-5738, like Danny told you before, and go for option number 1 and make a donation. It doesn't matter how much you got. Just make a donation. Let the KPFT know how much you appreciate the prison show.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, David has a great show lined up for us tonight. J.E. Warr, the founding director of Second Chance Hope Group, will be on. Savannah Eldridge, the board chair of the board of directors of TIFA. Clinton Lee Young will be on, the Clinton, and he's from the Clinton Young Foundation, advocates for and offers legal assistance to those wrongfully convicted of capital murder in Texas. And then, of course, Linda and I will be on, too.
And I think I have a typo because it's now Savannah Pearson.
You do have a typo.
Ooh, I need to update that.
Yeah.
She married Pasquale.
Yes. Actually, they are in the house with something that smells really good.
Uh-oh.
Y'all are wrong for that. Come walking in here, and I'm like, what is that? What does that smell? But, yeah, David has a great show. So we're going to skip on over to J.E. Warr on line 1. Hi, Mr. Warr.
Hi. How you doing? I can smell it from here.
You can? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So go ahead.
When before I get started, guys, they're only about $2,500 from the goal. Okay, and I'm going to tell you some from personal experience. These guys give hope to people that are in prison because they give them information, and information is hope. And so if you ever wanted to use your money for something you know is going to make a difference, because this show makes a difference, send these guys some money. Get them over the top. They're only $2,500 away. Come on. So I just wanted to start with that. And I want to talk about tonight, and I realize that talking to me is like drinking from a fire hose, okay? I spit out too much information. But I want to kind of go over the things that I teach in classes. So Second Chance Hope Group is the name of my charity, and I go to prisons and I teach how money works. And I do 12 classes, and I just had my first graduating class from PAC last Wednesday. 45 people graduated from the class. And I teach people how money works. And I just got a letter just a few seconds ago, and a guy says, I would like to enroll in How Money Works. Mr. J. Warr has some very insightful information on how to get back into the business of life. And that's what my classes are about, the business of life. And so I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to warn you a little bit early. Please get a pencil and a piece of paper, or get that razor blade out underneath your radio and scratch it on the wall. I'm going to give you my phone numbers. and how to get a hold of me, because you're going to want to talk to me when you get out. I'm like having an uncle that's a financial expert, and I don't charge anything. So when you get out, you can give me a call, and I'll help you with a whole bunch of stuff. And let me just go through the classes that I teach when I go into a prison. And if you think these classes are great, you need to go to your chaplain and send him to my website. And I'll say this several times. It's secondchancehopegroup.org, secondchancehopegroup.org, and get him to contact me, and let's set up a time where I can come to your prison and teach you how money works. So what these classes consist of is how to get a credit card started through companies like Self and J.C. Penney's. It's easy to get your credit set up using these two guys, and I show you how to do it. I'm going to teach you how to do job interviews. Now, a lot of people think the important thing is resumes. Resume is nothing. Resume is to get you in so you can do an interview and they can make a decision. Well, I'm going to teach you how to do the best interview you could ever do. And this will get you the best jobs that you always wanted, not what you just have to take. I'm going to teach you how to set up and market your own company. So I'll help you set up an LLC or a sole proprietorship or a partnership. I'll show you how to fill out the forms. I'll show you what to do. But again, I don't ever charge anything. And then I'm going to show you how to market your business. And that's probably my greatest thing I do is market businesses. Then I'm going to teach you how to find the money to start your own business. There's opportunities out there. Most lenders only lend money off if they have collateral. But there's a lot of crowdfunding out there. Crowdfunding is different. They lend money off your story. Okay, so if you've got a good story, you can borrow money from crowdfunding. It doesn't matter if you have credit or not. So I'll show you how to kind of do that thing. I teach you how to avoid debt and why that's so important. I'm going to tell you trying to swim with debt is like trying to swim with an anchor around your debt. And if you're already in debt, I'll teach you a way to think your way out of it, okay? I'm going to teach you the difference between renting and buying and the advantage to renting. I'm going to teach you how to pay lower taxes. I'm going to teach you how IRAs and 401ks work and how to invest your money wisely and tax defer it or tax shelter it. I'm going to teach you 4 ways of making money. I'm going to teach you the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is when somebody owes you money and you've got collateral. Bad debt is where you owe somebody else and they have collateral. I'm going to teach you how to claim the right number of withholding allowances, and I'm going to teach you how banks make money. Now, I'm going to try to do those bottom 2 today in the next 3 or 4 minutes, so I'm going to run through this thing. Now, don't try to write down all these things I'm trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you that this knowledge is available. It's available to you if I can come and teach classes there, but it's also available to you when you get out, because you can call me, and I'm going to give you my home phone number. You can call me, and I'll help you. If I can help you, I will, okay? So my name is J.E. Warr, W-A-R-R, P.O. Box 5522, Lago Vista, Texas, 78645. Now, if you want to communicate with me on your tablet, write me a letter, and then I'll put you on my list and get you where you can email me, and we can communicate all you want. In fact, if you want to talk to me by phone, we can do that too. So we can set that up. So my email address, the best thing to get a hold with me if you're somebody on the outside and you want your spouse or somebody to get a hold of me, is www.secondchancehopegroup.org. That's my webpage, and they can hook me up right there. In fact, they can call me if they're looking it up on the phone. And the reason I say that is because if your spouse right now needs some financial information, I'm happy to give it to them. If you want me to, I'm going to show you how to do some taxes here in just a minute. If they need help with that, I'd be happy to show them how to do it. And again, my phone number, 737-293-6940. So what I want to talk to you first about is giving yourself a raise when you get out. This is the number one, I think, tragic thing that most people do. Most people get a tax refund at the end of every year. And it's a horrible thing because you've got to realize that was your money to begin with, okay? That you just lent it to the federal government and they didn't pay you a penny for it. So I'm going to show you in my classes, I'll give you an example right here. Bill and his wife make $4,583 a month combined. They get paid on the 1st of every month. They claim 0 withholding allowances because they like to get that big check at the end of the year, okay? So they suffer what I call taxophoria. They don't realize it's their own money, okay? They pay $366 a month in taxes, which is taken out of their paycheck. Now, they got $3,200 refund check last year. That means if they got overpaid $3,200, you divide that by 12 months, they're overpaying their taxes $266 every single month. Now, you need to understand there's an 18% penalty for a tax refund. Because if you have a lot of debt, you could have used that $266 every single month to pay your credit cards off. But instead, you just let the government keep it for a year and then send it back to you. So what I'm going to teach them how to do is how to read the withholding table. Everybody thinks, well, how many dependents do you have? The tax people don't care about dependents. They don't even call them dependents. They have a withholding allowance. And a withholding allowance is things you can write off your taxes, like the interest on your home or the expenses of your business or things like that. So I show you how to read that chart and figure out how much you should actually pay every month. In this case, these people were paying $368 a month. They were overpaying by $266, so they should only pay $102 a month. Okay, if they're only paying $102 a month, that other $266 a month goes into their paycheck. Man, that's a $266 a month raise, and you get the money now. You know, J.B. Wentworth, it's my money and I want it now. I want it now. I don't want the government holding for a year. That could be a car payment. Okay? Wow. So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm going to show you how to do this stuff. And if even if you don't go through my classes, it'll be on my webpage, and you can talk to me if you need help. I'll show you how to handle getting the right number of withholding allowance down on your piece of paper. Now, the other thing I'm going to whiz through again, okay, is you need to understand how mortgages work.
Okay, I think you're about up, but we do want you to repeat your address again, your physical address.
Sorry, I lose track of time when I'm talking. It's J.E. Warr, P.O. Box 5522, Lago Vista, Texas, 78645. And the www.secondchancehopegroup.org. And my phone number is 737-293-6940. So if you got somebody outside wants to call me and get some information, I'd love to talk to them.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, good luck with your drive. I hope you guys make it quick.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. David, how about some pitching?
Well, he talking about all that money, man. It makes me want to get some.
I know. It makes me want to get some, too.
So I'll be honest. I hadn't looked at the pledge sheet online, so I'm not sure if we need to thank anybody. I need to hurry up and do that. But look, like I said earlier, each one of us have a different amount of money in our pockets. Last week, I pledged $100 if somebody else would donate $100, and somebody actually beat me. They did like $150, so I went ahead and gave them a $100 bill. But if you got any amount in your pocket, I don't care what it is, $5, $10, $20, $25, $100, maybe you got $500. Woohoo! Just call 713-526-5738. Option number 1, or you can go to www.kpft.org. Hit the drop-down menu and go to The Prison Show. Make sure we get credit for it, please.
I think you like saying www.
www. The redneck coming out in there.
Oh, yeah. Redneck is screaming right now. He's screaming. All right. Now we have Miss Savannah Pearson.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
happy to be in the house with you guys again.
and we love having you and Pasquale here. Look at those glasses. Ooh, I'm going to steal those glasses. Ooh, I like those. Anyway, what you got for us?
So I'm here with TIFA updates. We don't have much, but Sharon was away in a conference, so I'm reporting for her. So we have our statewide conference on October 26th. It's going to be a one-day conference from 9 to 4 in Plano. The information's on our website, but we still need folks to sign up, so please go to TIFA.org to register for the conference. So we can get a good accounting of what to expect and make sure we make it special for everyone.
Now, do y'all change it up? Do it in Plano one time, Houston?
Right. It just depends. I think this is the first time we've hosted it in Plano. But yeah, there's no set location.
Okay.
So updates on the website. So Sharon and I are both working on the website to get it up to date. It was a little anxious, but we have some new cute things coming out. We have a board blog now, so I'll be contributing to that as well as the rest of the board. And then we have a link to new merchandise. So we have our TIFA T-shirts, and those will be available for purchase on the website. And then our newsletters went to the printer last Wednesday, so they should be arriving at the unit. So give it a little time. It usually takes about at least 7 days, so 7 to 10 days before they start showing up. Let me go ahead and give the address because I always forget. Mm-hmm. So the TIFA address is P.O. Box 300220 in Austin, Texas, 78703-004. Again, that's P.O. Box 300220 in Austin, Texas, 78703-004. And my last update, we did have our mural dedication. You see my shirt?
I do. She's got on this.
Yes.
It's a nice shirt.
So this is a shirt from our mural dedication. It was the In the Exception Houston mural in CUNY Homes that happened yesterday. So the mural dedication was the first of several installments that we're hoping to do here in the state of Texas, just to highlight the evolution of slavery and its impact on our communities. And I just want to give a shout out to our partners. So we partnered with a national organization, Worth Rises, who's been working tirelessly across the nation to end the exception. And that's their campaign, End the Exception, for the federal 13th Amendment, the federal bill. Coalition to Abolish Slavery Texas, which of course I co-founded with David Johnson. Be Frank for Justice, which is my org. Grassroots Leadership, Convict Leasing and Labor Project, Latino Justice, and Philadelphia Mural Arts. And of course, we could not have done it without the Houston Housing Authority. Which worked with us on the project. It was amazing. It took us about a year to pull it together with all the bureaucracies and red tape, but we got it done, and next we're moving on to Austin. So we really need to just highlight the need to continue this work and end the exploitation of labor in the carceral system.
You know, a lot of people, when I mention the 13th Amendment, they do not realize what it actually states.
Right. Well, I mean, they do, right? But I think a lot of people don't know how that exception is applied, like through our courts, you know, and even in our communities, right? Because parole, probation, those are all forms of bondage, right? And so I think when art imitates life, and when you're able to pull art into advocacy, it's a way for people to visualize, like, this is what this looks like in my community today. Like, this is what we're talking about when we say modern day slavery, because we get some pushback on that too, like, as far as messaging, like, you know, slavery doesn't exist, but indeed it does, and indeed it's not isolated, right? It impacts all of our communities, and our goal is to make sure that everyone is aware of how we are implicit in it.
I'm going to use that because it is true. Because a lot of people, when you mention it, they use, well, they committed a crime. They need to, well,
the sentence is the punishment.
Right. Your freedom has been taken away.
Right, exactly. So, like, we're cognizant, like, when we recognize, like, the companies that are benefiting from this labor, like Starbucks and, some of the more common companies that we hear about. And
Starbucks?
Yeah, they use slave labor to produce a paper on their cups. If I'm not mistaken, once they were pointed out, then they, at least tried to make like amends or find another method. But that's why these campaigns are important, because when organizations like Worth Rises, who, highlight the trail of money, that's when, people start trying to make changes. And I love Starbucks. I love Victoria's Secret, and I don't love Verizon because I heard their bills are expensive, but like all these,
wait a minute, Verizon is?
Yeah, they use incarcerated workers for their customer service.
Oh, great. I use Verizon. I love me some Starbucks. And you're right, Verizon bills are outrageous.
Yeah. There is a whole spreadsheet, and actually I can get it to you guys. Worth Rises had pulled a bunch of data on, like all the way down to like the mom and pop businesses that, utilize incarcerated workers for their businesses.
I'm in like complete utter amazement.
I was too. I started doing this work after folks on the inside, actually, in another state. I talk about this often in Mississippi and Alabama. Like, shout out to Free Alabama Movement. They reached out to me for some help on a project, and that's how I got started in this work. And it's such a shame that, on this side of the wall, I was so ignorant about,
Now, there's a difference when you, if you learn a trade like David learned,
Yeah, but do any of those guys get paid for the work that they're doing?
No, I know that there's a private program here in the state of Texas.
Right.
I want to say it's in Lockhart where they get it only impacts 1% of the folks. The majority of people don't get compensation, but this campaign, the state and national campaign, is really about the violation of people's human rights. We know what happens when people aren't able to work or, physically able to work. The reality is that most people do want to work, they want to go to work, but they're forced. It is forced labor.
I would have went crazy if I couldn't work.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's the thing. Voluntary work is fine. Nobody is negating that or denying that, because my brother has a life sentence. He is a barber in prison right now, and he loves to get up and have something to do every day because he's not really eligible to do anything else right now. So not trying to take away, work for folks who want to go to work, but the reality is that people are being subjugated and enforced to work in the field, to maintain operations, because we know that if people on the inside didn't work, then the prisons really couldn't be sustained.
Right.
So it's more about forced labor. It's not about working. And that's why you can't really put a dollar amount on it, because it's not about, whether or not someone works. Like I said, the majority of folks, they don't mind working, but it's about the forced labor and involuntary servitude.
Now, whenever I was in the fields, I'd call that forced labor. I mean, they made me get out there, and then I thought we were going to ride a tractor out in the middle of nowhere and go hit on it a little while, but no, we had to run behind the tractor. I mean, that was our squad. They called us the knothead squad, so we ran behind the tractor.
That's a good description.
Right.
And the only time we got to ride the tractor is if it was raining or something, they had to get us in real fast. But for the most part, we would two-step it or whatever they called it.
Right. And if something happened to you, when you're working, there's no OSHA. There's no work protection.
There's no OSHA?
Yeah. No.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
If you didn't,
Sarcasm.
if you didn't keep on your two-step, the guy behind you would end up chopping your heels, and then it'd make you get with the program a little bit faster.
I heard about the cabbage when some of the guys would pick cabbage back in the 90s, and it was It was pretty intense. I cannot.
Cotton just tears your hands all up. Okra. We used to throw okra at each other. It's kind of sticky.
I used to. Now, my parents made me get out there and pick okra. Yes, so I'm familiar with that. That was disgusting.
So how did the parole workshop go? Didn't y'all just have a parole workshop?
It went well. So that one was hosted by Sharon, the last virtual parole workshop.
Wasn't like Richard Baca there?
Yeah.
I found that kind of interesting.
It was. I wasn't a part of that planning, but I know Sharon did have conversations about, what she hopes for folks to get out of it. Even when she has a guest speaker, though, Sharon pretty much runs the show.
Yeah.
She's been doing it.
Well, Sharon
forever.
and I used to do them together.
Yeah.
Well, now who is Richard
Baca? He's got he does parole packets. He's a company. He's not an attorney.
Right.
So, and his partner used to be a DJ here at KPFT. So they've been on the show before.
Okay.
But they're not attorneys. They just do parole packets.
Right. So, and we still do our, workshops and help people with I even did them through my organization, but it does take a lot of time, and it's just not something that I charge for.
Well, we got to close it up.
Cool.
But we hope you stick around.
Oh, I'll be here.
Sharon said it wasn't exactly a parole workshop. It was Let's Talk Parole.
Oh, see, you know more than me then.
Well, she just texted me, but I was looking on Instagram, and it said that on August the 12th, between 7 and 9, y'all had a parole workshop.
Well, obviously, I did not attend.
You put her on the spot, David.
Well,
no, it's good. I knew Sharon was because she's listening. So
I was like, hey, Sharon.
Yeah, she's over texting me.
Mm-hmm. Stop texting and driving.
That's awesome.
Well, you want to give out the address one more time before we...
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, so to reach TIFA, Texas Incarcerated Families Association, write to P.O. Box 300-220, Austin, Texas, 78703-004.
Sharon says, hey.
Hey. So later on in the show, we're going to give a little some tidbits because, as people know, the budget was approved for TDCJ at the board meeting. And the only thing close to air conditioning that we saw was improvements on infrastructure. Yeah. But, I mean, they could, I don't know. I couldn't attend because they made it in El Paso. I think that was, because we were at the last meeting, we're going to be here. This meeting.
I'll show you.
Yeah, El Paso. Well, yeah, clearly I'm not. Anyway, so let's do some pitching. And Dave,
you got your baseball mitt?
You know what? I left it in the car. I am so sorry. I meant to bring it in.
KPFT is community radio. And we're actually community media now because we're not just on the radio. Because if you tune into the prison show, we're on KPFT, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on any podcast platform that you can imagine.
Any one of them.
So we're really community media. Now, our community is a little bit different than KPFT's community most of the time because the prisoners, the inmates, the incarcerated people, that's our audience. But the family members out there, you're our audience too, and all the advocates, we try and reach out to everybody. That's why we give a platform to TIFA and different folks like that. But if we've ever helped you, then you're the one that's listening to me right now because we want you to subscribe to our show. We don't want you just to listen to it. We welcome you to listen to it. That's fine. Tune in anytime you want. Call us, make your shout out. That's cool. But we need your help. We want to pay the bills, and we want to stay on the air. So if you call 713-526-5738 and donate anything, we don't care what it is. I mean, I'd like to see a $100 bill at least, but that's just me. If you got $5 in your pocket or you got $15 in your pocket, I don't know. Pasquale over here, he only got $7, but he can still call 713-526-5738, option number 1, and donate that $7. And I'll say thank you on the air.
All right. Now we're going to, some more sprinkling of information. Seems like there's been an epidemic of TDCJ officers being arrested. One guy today, good Lord, he had a Ziploc bag filled with all kind of stuff. I was like, how did he get that in a Ziploc bag? Anyway, but right now, we're going to head on over to Mr. Clinton Young, who's online too, and I'm sure he's got great news, right? Right, Clinton?
Gas prices still high, food prices still high. I mean, that's all I work still hard. I mean, I don't know about great news.
But, you're working. You.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Yeah, ain't no doubt. Like I always say, my worst day out here is better than my best day in there.
Absolutely. So what you got for us tonight?
Oh, no, it's been a while since I checked in. I was actually going to try to get down there in person, but my hearing lasted. I had court hearings all week and lasted until Thursday. And so after driving from West Texas, after working in West Texas for 2 weeks, and then dealing with court in West Texas, I was just tired of sitting in the vehicle, right? So
how did those hearings go?
Well, some was good, some was okay, some was kind of frustrating. But when a lawyer gets 4,000 plus pages of discovery and information, et cetera, dumped in their lap, they can't be expected to put it all together in like 45 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it just, judge was frustrated. I was frustrated. I mean, but, it's how it goes sometimes, right? You got to keep fighting. There was some good developments. I mean, a jailer, it's always something, man. Like in every high profile case, there's either some jailer or some crackhead that comes forward 10, 15, 20, 30 years later and says, oh yeah, he told me something in the hallway or in the drunk tank, or, it happened. I mean, it always seems to happen, right? And so I had a jailer that all of a sudden popped up. Mind you, he was an officer 20-something years ago when I was in the county jail, and he just forgot to say something about it till recently. And, the state made it more than what it was. They made it seem like that he said that I just, gave full-fledged confession to this dude, at rec or something. But, to his credit, though, when he got on the stand, he said that, no, he never told me he did it. It was just the way he acted. I believed he was guilty.
That's a big difference.
I guess because I had a bad attitude, Well, maybe I'm angry because I'm 18, 19 years old, and y'all talking about y'all are going to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I got something to be angry about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, the state did say that they're not going to use no jailhouse snitches. They're not going to use my co-defendant because he's done changed the story so many times, and et cetera, right? And they have no custodial statement, so I'm kind of baffled and confused how they are going to convict me. But I'll find out in October, because that's when my trial is supposed to be, right?
So it starts in October?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, there's still some other stuff filing and stuff like that, so it's tentatively supposed to take place in October, but it was supposed to take place like a year and a half ago. But I won't plea bargain, so kind of, I guess they feel like their hands forced, right?
And this is just for the one, right? There's not another charge, correct?
Oh no, they re-indicted. Yeah, they didn't like the fact that I was on the street enjoying my constitutional right of bond, and they rearrested me. I think it was like 2022, 2023. Whenever it was, they rearrested me in August of 2022 when they re-indicted me on some stuff on a case they dropped 22 years ago. they decided they wanted to pick it back up. So that's still pending, but like everybody knows that's a BS situation because they dropped the charges. You know, you can't drop charges. That's the whole point of speedy trial. You know, you can't drop a case and then say all of a sudden 20-something years later, you ain't got no new evidence on the case, but just because I'm out on bond, you want to bring the case back up. You know, that's kind of what the speedy trial clause in our Constitution was designed to prevent. And so everybody basically just put that on the back burner till this other situation is dealt with. But it wouldn't be my life if it wasn't struggle, you know.
Right, but you're making it work right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm still working and paying my bills and living like a productive citizen, you know. You know, I mean, that's basically about it, right?
And you're proving that you're not a threat to society.
Oh, yeah, that they gave up on that. I mean, like I said, I've been out here, I guess, going on 3 years now. Yeah, almost 3 years. And there's people that testified against me that live probably about 15 minutes from me, right? You know, I haven't committed no crimes. Nobody's been hurt. Nobody's been threatened or intimidated. You know, like I said, I pay my bills on time. I've not even had a speeding ticket since I've been home.
Yeah, because we know if they would have pulled you over for that, you'd. I've been in the car when
I've been pulled over. Yeah, I've been pulled over now. I've been pulled over, and I've had the other cops show up, and they're standing there with a hand on the gun, and I mean, I've been through that dog and pony show. But the guy told me before he ran my name, well, I'm just going to give you a warning, and but his whole attitude is once he ran my name. But he did back off that warning, though. I mean, I'm glad for that, right? But nonetheless, man, I just want to call in. You know, like I said, I meant to come down there and help you out with the show. I will be donating, right? And the Clinton Young Foundation will be donating too. I'm gonna match what they donate. I told David he had asked me if I would, and so I got with Meryl and talked to her, right? And so the foundation and me will be donating.
We appreciate you, Clinton, very much.
Oh, ain't no doubt. I appreciate all y'all do, right? You know, also I'm after talking to Meryl and seeing what the Innocent Project's doing, I'm gonna start campaigning a lot harder for Robert Robertson. You know, his execution date's coming up. Did you see how the detective in his case?
Yes, that was incredible.
Yeah.
Went up there and interviewed him.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked when Meryl sent it to me, right? And I was like, dang. But, you know, the only reason why Robert has his execution date and was denied his appeal was based off of one forensic pathologist from the Southwest Institute of Forensic Science up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And that same lady, because we went to trial around the same time, and that same lady, when she first started, she worked on my case, right? And she tried to lie on the stand on me, and she was basically trying to do whatever she could. Like when she answered the prosecutor's questions, it was, you know, a paragraph of clear and concise and just over answering in every way that she could. But when my lawyer asked her a question, it was yes, no. I mean, just short, to the point, forcing my lawyer to have to ask all these other additional questions, right? And she tried to say something about gunshot residue and stifling. And so my lawyer just walked up there and handed her a photo, and she was like, oh, wow. Yeah, you just sat here and gave this whole spiel that was total BS. And so I found out that she also was in Roberts. Mm-hmm. I mean, she single-handedly, she's the one that came up with the whole shaking baby thing, right?
Well, Clinton, we hope that you make it down to the studio really, really soon. But keep us updated on your case.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, I know it's time to wrap up, but like I said, hopefully one of these Fridays before a trial, I'll be able to head down there, right? I'm off work. But like I said, I appreciate all y'all do. Everybody on death row, you know, my love and respect to all y'all. Zilla, keep your head up, boy. Yeah, that's it, right? I said I'll be donating, and hopefully next time I'll be down there in person, right?
Well, thank you, Clinton. You have a great weekend.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So Clinton was basically pitching for us. So we can just skip right on into... yeah, he was. He was.
Well, call 713-526-5738. Option number 1 to donate. Option number 2 to go ahead and make a shout out. Get in the queue over here. Linda's waiting on you. And or you can go to www.kpft.org. But make sure you hit that drop down menu and donate to The Prison Show. And if you call them, make sure the lady knows it's The Prison Show. It's under the T's. Everybody looks under the P's. There ain't no prison. There ain't no prison show. But it's under The Prison Show.
All right. Now, make sure Linda's ready. You got to start taking those phone calls for her.
She got one.
I know. You got to start taking them. All right. So, good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else listening, because we know you're listening. And a big shout out over to the federal prison system. We're getting letters from the feds over in Beaumont. Hey. And also, this past weekend, Linda and I were invited to a meet and greet for the Houston Peace and Justice Center. And we had a fantastic time. Linda and I are getting the Peacemaker Award.
Awesome.
In November, yes. So, and we enjoyed meeting everyone that was there. It was a great meeting, and, you know, it's great to get the word out about what we do. So right now, according to TDCJ, we have 4 scheduled executions. I know that there are more, but I do not have the exact dates. So, but when we do, of course, you're distracting me, David. When we do get that information, we will be putting it out. But now is the time to call the governor's office at 512-463-2000 or 512-463-1782. Tell them you oppose the death penalty and all executions. Start calling those county DAs also. If you oppose the death penalty and you haven't been doing your part, start doing it. And a big shout out to Leroy at the PAC unit, who reminded me again, no voice is too small. Like I said, currently we have 4 official executions scheduled. Travis Mullis is scheduled for September 24th, and he is out of Galveston County. Garcia White is scheduled for October the 1st, and he is out of Harris County. Robert Roberson is scheduled for October 17th, and he is out of Anderson County. Stephen Nelson is scheduled for February the 5th and is out of Tarrant County. Now, as my friend Mayo says, here is the news you can use. If you want a copy of any of this, please let Linda or I know. We will get you a hard copy. So September 30th is going to be a huge conference date for Texas. The court will release the order list on Monday, October the 7th. But Gabriel Hall, you are scheduled for conference coming out of the CCA on September the 30th. Moses Mendoza, you are scheduled for conference on September 30th, coming out of the 5th Circuit. Aurelia Escobar, you're scheduled for conference, we assume, on September 30th, but not sure why they're keeping it a secret, but they haven't published it. Richard Tabler, you are scheduled for conference coming out of the 5th Circuit on September the 30th. Chong Tong, you are scheduled for conference at the Supreme Court on September 30th, coming out of the 5th Circuit. Hector Acosta, you were docketed at the Supreme Court on August the 22nd, coming out of the CCA. Rodney Reed, you still have oral arguments scheduled at the Fifth Circuit on Monday, September 23rd at 10:30 a.m. William Davis, this just hit your CCA docket, but on August the 7th, your attorney submitted a motion to withdraw as attorney of record. Juan Ramirez, on August the 12th, you filed a response to the state's objections to the report and recommendation of the magistrate judge at the district court. Anthony Medina, your motion for a COA was denied at the Fifth Circuit on August the 15th. Franklin Davis, on August the 19th, you filed your motion to amend, correct, the petition for writ of habeas corpus at the district court. Naeem Muhammad, on August the 19th, you filed a status report at the district court. Willie Washington, you submitted a sealed document at the district court on August the 21st, and on August the 22nd, Judge Hanks ordered you back to court no later than 8 a.m. on August the 26th. Willie, I know you saw Gloria there. She was snapping pictures left and right, and she will be back up there too when you go back on the 26th. Otis McCain, you are scheduled for oral arguments at the CCA on October the 1st. And Mark Robertson, George Curry, Tony Ford, and Ricky Cummings, the oral arguments on the state's motion to dismiss was heard on August the 19th. On August the 16th, Magistrate Judge Hawthorne denied Freddie Hurley's motion to intervene. And Linda.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead.
All right, I've got a lot of birthdays. Michael Gonzalez and Erica Shepard, September the 1st. Juan Balderas, September the 2nd. Joseph Price-Dash and Facundo Chavez, September the 5th. Cedric Rick, September the 8th. Joseph Gamboa, September the 11th. Randy Halpern, September 13th. Irving Davis and Matthew Johnson, September the 17th. Emmanuel Kemp and Damon Mosley, September the 19th. Howard Lewis and Travis Mullis and our own Dani Allen, September the 20th. Stephen Thomas, September 21st. Perry Williams and Fabian Hernandez, September the 22nd. Bartholomew Granger, September the 26th. Robert Satterfield, September 27th. Will Spear and myself, September the 29th. So that's a lot of birthdays. And I have a poem. Well, first I have a little something I want to say to Terry Solly. This came from Kenneth Decker from the, let's see, where's that? Oh, the
Jester
3 unit. He said that he wants you to know to thank you and Misty for bringing Eric Genius and the amazing musicians they brought to the Jester unit today. He said, I am undoubtedly the harshest critic on the unit, and I was absolutely amazed and touched by the music and the message. The man is amazing. His message is so profound. If at all possible, please read the last few lines to express my sincere gratitude for Terry, Misty, and Eric Genius. And he also wrote a poem. If you can hear me, this is my last prayer. I'm searching for answers. I wonder if you care. I need lots of help, as I think you know. I'm trying to get my life back. I need to free my soul. I need your help so I can make it happen. It's more than just prison. It's emotional entrapment. The harder I hold on, the more I slip away. Every morning I wake up and hope it's my last day. I know I've done wrong. How can I deny that? I was out there tripping. Where was my mind at? I pray you hear me as I look to the sky. I hope you'll forgive me and let me live a better life. This is my last prayer. Please come through in time. Give one last chance and let freedom be mine. That's very beautiful, Kenneth. Thank you for sending it to me.
That is, it was very beautiful.
Yes.
And a little update, Securus, I think I said this earlier, but thanks to my friend Larry at the Huntsville Unit, he told me that family and friends can add international phone numbers to their authorized numbers and receive calls on Securus Advanced Connect prepaid calling accounts. And they said to ensure loved ones are always just a phone call away. Hey, we have so many problems with Securus. It's like, really? That's so sweet. And yet, I don't feel the love mostly. But it is good that international calls can now be made. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So start registering those phone numbers. Of course, for death row, you have to be on their visitation list. But all the other, you register those phones, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome. Very, very awesome. All right, David, why don't you do some pitching?
You still got 4 minutes. You're not going to use your 4 minutes?
Oh, I do? I thought you wanted to pitch.
Well, yeah, 9:58, and then I have an ID at 10 o'clock. So you got 4 minutes if you want to use it. If you don't want to use it, we'll talk about it.
Dave, did you tell everybody about your acting debut?
Oh, yes. Tell everyone.
So Dave was in Pasquale's last video, Heaven's Gates. He plays a judge.
Here comes the judge.
Yeah. I can't wait till y'all see it. He did great.
That's funny, David.
Big difference. Number 540-850 wearing a robe.
That is funny.
And then Savannah got upset with me because I didn't convict him.
Yeah, well, I had to play the lawyer because we didn't. The actor didn't show
I declared him not guilty.
Yeah. No, I was playing my part.
So the whole video was really y'all talking and...
No, he was rapping. And he was doing a song and we were acting in the background,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's a
You never watch a video? You never watch a video of the song?
No, David, I've never watched a video at all, ever.
Gotta pick on you a little bit.
A little?
Yeah.
What the hell?
If I didn't pick on you, you thought I was mad at you.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very true.
Now, we had a good time, and then they took me out and got me, they fed me afterwards.
Yeah.
We had barbecue. Woo-hoo.
Where did y'all go get the barbecue?
Papa's.
Papa's, yeah. It was good.
Ooh, Linda and I went there, and man, they're proud. They are proud of their barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, though. So. And maybe it was because Savannah paid for it. That's you know.
That made it even better.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, I had a good time. I hope that the video turned out well.
Oh, it's going to turn out well.
When does it come out?
Well, we should get it on Monday. Pascal's been busy. He went to Carol Vance just last week. When did you go? I can't. The dates are but he just left Carol Vance. So it was a great time. He was able to perform during community. So that was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Shout out to Carol Vance.
You'll have to get Vaughn and some of the other guys to come on.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yep.
Who's Vaughn?
He's a pastor.
Pastor Vaughn.
Oh, okay.
He's affiliated with, well, he knew Cool Prison
Space
Ministries.
City
so
Church.
Yeah, he goes to Space City Church. But there's a bunch of ex-offenders that are rapping and different stuff and doing some good stuff since they've been out.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay.
It's prison related.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know who Vaughn is.
Yeah. Well, he knew Pastor Boyd, and that's where I went to Cool Prison Ministries at. So, and Pastor Boyd goes in and out of the prisons all over the place. He's an ex-offender. I'm an ex-offender. You know. It's all about giving out hope, man. Yes. You know, a lot of people think they get out and they're going to go right back or whatever, and that's not the case. You don't have to do it. You can actually stay out these days. Mm-hmm. Back in the 90s, it was a little bit different. I was on parole back then, and it was hard. And nowadays, they want you to stay out, so they do everything they can to help you stay out.
There's many programs to help. A lot of programs.
And then they go and put people on quarterly. So it's not like they're breathing down your neck all the time. So they told me I'd never be on quarterly, and now I got to report 2 more times, and I'll be off parole. Woo-hoo.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I get off parole in February. So, all right, now I'll pitch a little bit. Look, and I think J.E. said it, and I'm not going to say all the dollar amounts and all that stuff. You can go on kpft.org and look at it, but we're almost to our goal, and you can help us get over the top. Y'all call 713-526-5738. Just donate anything. It'd be nice if you'd become a sustainer. And what a sustainer is it means that every month you set it up to where the money comes out of your check. If you go to Starbucks and you spend $12, you can give us $12. Just sacrifice one time going to Starbucks. I know I like going and getting those. I've discovered those mocha frappes or frappuccinos or whatever. They're so good, right?
Those are so good.
Yeah, but Dee Dee and I, we're sustainers. And then last week I gave my individual donation. So it's not like I'm asking you to do anything I don't do myself. So if you call 713-526-5738 and make a donation, we'd really appreciate it. And if you don't want to talk to nobody, we understand that too. You can go to www.kpft.org
Almost got 'em.
and hit the drop down menu. Go to The Prison Show, and that way you don't have to talk to anybody. Everything's secure. You don't have to worry about any cyber attacks or anything like that. It's all cybersecurity. So feel free, help us out. That's it. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to let parole law firm do all their talking.
Maybe.
Houston. Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas, obtain parole, and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201. We kind of missed it when it said you're listening to KPFT Houston.
All right, that was quick.
Well, we don't have a break song or nothing because it's already 10 o'clock, so it's time to go to the callers.
Yeah, it's time
Unless
to go.
you want to do a break song, we can do Charlie and the Regrets if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead and do a little bit.
All right.
Daddy, I'm coming to see to all the laughers, the men sitting on the road. Try to keep your heads up, you ain't me if you got hope. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet, listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio, prison radio, broadcasting hope, the radio show.
Okay, we are back. We had to let Savannah and Pasquale out the building, and they're going to be back next week. Yay! Okay, now we're going to head on up to line 1, Tanya Payne.
Tanya Payne. I'm from Tennessee. I live in Massachusetts, and I wanted to give a shout out to you all first of all, and then to Gloria for all she does, Gloria Rubeck. And I wanted to give a shout out to all the guys on death row, and to Patrick Murphy, also to Melissa Lucio, to Rob Will, and to Darlie Routier. Keep the hope alive, and I'm still here for you. And to anyone that's incarcerated due to the law parties, I'm in the fight with you. So y'all have a good night.
Well, thank you very much, and we hope you call back next week, too. They love hearing positive people.
I'll do that.
Thank you. All right, now let's go to line 2, Christy.
Hello. I just wanted to tell Cedric, honey, that we miss you and we love you so much. We are all here and settled and everything is going well, so please stop worrying because I know you are. I also wanted to let you know that your transcripts, there was an extension request for October 18th that was granted. So that's the update on that. The other thing I wanted to let you know about, you asked me about another date, October 2024. So you should know what that means. I have a couple of people here that also would like to do a shout out to you. And here is Adrian.
Yep, I'm here to give you a good old-fashioned shout-out from your good old prison time. Just, saying I love you and all that good stuff. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Have fun in prison, I guess. I know you miss us and all that. Hopefully it gets better in there, and, yeah, don't drop the soap. Here's Logan.
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to say I love you. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
See, they're doing good, and they are safe with me, so you no longer have to worry. And I will still working on your tablet from this end. Hopefully we can get that resolved, and we can all talk again. We love you, and hang in there. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Christy. All right, now we have Annalisa.
Hello everyone, it's Annalisa. I hope you are all doing very well. And this is my message for my friend Hi, Sidro. Hello, my dear friend. I hope you are doing well. I am fine. I've just come back from my piano lesson and a long day at work, and now I look forward to the weekend. And here is Bank Holiday on Monday, so it will be a long weekend. I hope you are doing something nice, like reading a nice book or drawing or whatever makes you feel good. I send you my warmest wishes, big hugs. I'll write you a letter soon, and take care, my dear friend. Bye. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Thank you, Annalisa. All right, now we have Carmela on line 3.
Good evening. Thank you for taking my call. It's been a while. I've had phone issues. But I'd like to say hi to everybody, especially Miss Linda, who takes my calls. And although Mr. David took it tonight, so that's okay. I appreciate everybody at the prison show. I'd like to say hello to my nephew, Bradley Leland Aiken, at the Beto Unit. Bradley, I hope you're doing okay. It's been a while. I'm sorry that I haven't been there to support you. I hope you're doing good, keeping your chin up, and I hope you're staying cool. Hope everything's going positively in your case and your proceedings. Just, like I said, keep your chin up and do what you need to do and put one foot in front of the other. And please take care of yourself. Know you're loved. I love you, even though I haven't seen you in a long time. I've never forgotten you. I got to see your dad the other day. He came by, bless his heart, and gave me a fan, the little window air conditioner is not working. Well, it's working, but it's just not holding the heat down. It has been so hot, and thank goodness we had a little bit of respite tonight. I went outside in the backyard and sat with the dogs while they ate dinner, and it felt cooler, less humid. So hang tough. Cooler weather is on its way, and it's forecast to rain next week. So, and I hope you have a good Labor Day weekend. Hope you don't have to labor too hard, but you take care and know you're loved. Please know you're loved. I've never forgotten about you, even though I've had phone problems. So I hope to talk to you next week, okay? I love you. My next shout-out is to Marcus Mullins and the Holiday Unit. Hi, Marcus. Again, I'm sorry I've been out of pocket. My phone doesn't like to work all the time. But I got on tonight. So Jonah and the family were away at church, and I spied their radio. I'm going to work on getting a radio from the thrift store soon. So I can't listen to the show and talk at the same time on my government phone. But anyway, besides me, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying cool and safe. Do what you need to do. Keep your chin up and put one foot forward and take it day by day. And the time will come when you're free again. You take care. Enjoy what Labor Day festivities, quote unquote, that you're allowed, and just know you're loved. I ask Father David about you all the time, and he's so gracious to keep me updated. So you take care and know you're loved. Good night. Thank you, Prison Show, for all you do, and everybody have a safe Labor Day. I'm sure I'll hopefully be able to call in next Friday, but stay cool and enjoy whatever cool weather we're going to get in the rain. Thank you for everything you do. Good night.
Good night. And I would like to, earlier I said that they weren't, according to their brief description, TDCJ didn't appear that they were requesting any AC, but TPCA just posted that the 2025 legislative session, the agency is requesting that legislators give them $214.8 million in maintenance. Collier stated that they would use $118 million of those funds to provide AC for an additional 11,400 cool beds. They are estimating that by the end of 2026, they will have approximately 60,000 cool beds. So TDC is requesting $118 million of those funds provide AC for an additional 11,400 beds. So just wanted to correct that. And thank you, TPCA, for putting that out. All right, now we have Caitlin.
This is a shout out for Beto Garza and Plonsky. Hey Boo, how are you? I hope that you're in good health, spirits, staying safe, and that there's a smile on your handsome face. As for me, all is good. Yeah, I'm here. I'm at home. I'm with Daytona. And she is snuggling up and she is snoring. Yeah, so she is she's snoring. Other than that, yeah, Buddy is doing good. I'm going up to Buddy tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to bring him some carrots for you. And yeah, that's about it. Everything else is pretty much the same. But yeah, sometimes that's good because when things are the same, it is no drama. And yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I started painting my kitchen floor. Yeah, you heard me right. I've painted my kitchen floor. There's like special paint you can get for your floor, and I was like, do you know what? Instead of getting a new floor in, I just do some work on it. So I have one kind of coat down now, and I want to try and make it look like marble. So yeah, it's going to be a working process, I think. Yeah, but I'm kind of halfway there. Other than that, yeah, so I'm going to do that tomorrow as well when I'm finished with Buddy, and then yeah, just chill for the rest of the day. I want to say thank you for always being here for me and just offering me support. And yeah, I don't think I could have got through the last while without you. So I'm sending you big hugs and kisses, and good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe. And to everybody at the Prison Show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin. All right. Now we have Tom.
You have Captain Tom. Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Captain Tom.
Yay. Thank you, Dani. David?
Tom?
You took my good stuff away when you did the pledge thing.
Well, you can say call. You can say text the word "give" to 713.
I'm picking on you, David. You know how I am. I always like to do the promo. But anyway, I want to give one thing. My daughter's birthday is today. Tashar Ashley Harper just turned 41 years old. So if you can say happy birthday to her, I would appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, she says thank you. All right. Now, let me get to the heart of the program. Okay, you can donate to KPFT by going to kpft.org or call 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE to 713-526-5738. We are still in Summer Cruise Fund Drive. So please donate to the Prison Show or your favorite program on KPFT. Now I have Arkansas, Leroy, Adrian Cortez, J.B. Anderson, John M. Armstrong, Pete Sines, Clarence Lee Bowman, Chris Ryan, Terry Morris, Daniel Valdez, Jamie Lovano, Stephen Hadaway, Paul Scales, Terry Leggett, Emmett Dudley, Paul Johnson, Eugene Salazar, Jose Baez, okay, Q Riley, Cole White, Shannon Duggett, and Chad Brubaker, Thomas Harris, Samuel Harris, Robert Harris, Bobby Joe Harper, and Stephen Young, and Zachary Edmond. And once again, don't forget, we're in Summer Cruise Fund or Fund Drive, and please donate to the Prison Show. I'm Captain Tom. We'll catch you all next week right here at the Prison Show.
And thank you, Captain Tom. Now we have Mikey. Mikey. Hi, Mikey. You there? Mikey. I don't think Mikey's there. Yeah, I want to...
Maybe we ought to go to Manuela.
Yeah, let's go to Manuela.
Hey everybody, how you doing, guys? That's my shout out for my husband Robert Robertson, Polanski Unit, Death Watch. Hey baby, how are you doing today? I do hope and pray that you feel good and well as possible at these times. And as for me, I'm alright so far. I'm as good and as well as possible according to the circumstances. I'm sure that you know what I mean. I want you to know that I'm always thinking about you, day and night. You are always on my mind and in my thoughts, especially in my heart and in all of my prayers. Well, baby, I miss you. I want you. I need you. And I love you so much with all the power of my heart. And I can't wait to see you. And I do hope and pray that the time will run by so I can see my sweet and precious hubby very soon. Look into your blue eyes, see your smile, hear your voice, my love. It is so much that I miss you. And I watch the video every day so I can hear your voice and see your face, my love. And it hurts to see that, but I take this hurt so I can hear your voice, my love. Well, here everybody is all right. Everyone makes the things he should do. And our daughter-in-law is pregnant with twins. She found it out yesterday at the doctor. And yes, I'm happy about it. And I do hope and pray that everything will go well. And she sends greetings to you. She don't know you in person, but She knows from me that that you are the best one I ever had, and the best human being, the best friend that I ever had, and my first beloved husband. And I would every time marry you again, baby. I would every time say again, I do. But only to you, baby. Because you are my life and my love and my big, great true love. My first and my last, baby. Well, to my special person, my husband, I want you to know you are always important to me, with or without conversation. You are always in my heart and in my mind. Please just remember that, baby. You are the only one for me, and you always and forever will be my one and only love, my one and only man, and my one and only husband. My sweetheart, I want you to know that I'm always there for you, and that I never will leave you, let you down, or give up on you. My prayers are always with you and only with you at this time, baby. There's only space for my husband, in my heart and in my mind and in my thoughts. Baby, I say good night now, sweet and pleasant dreams, sleep well, and please don't think so much about everything, okay? We talk very, very soon. Good night, baby. I love you, I love you, I love you.
All right. Thank you, Manuela. And now we have Mikey.
Right.
You want to tell them?
DJ Legacy. Regular. This DJ Mikey with Legacy Regers. I messed up with Royalty Regers.
What are you saying?
This is DJ Legacy with Royalty Regers. Yeah. I'm kind of sleepy. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I just wish you would put my son. He's my stepson. He doesn't have the same name as me. But I would like for you to put him on the radio just for 1 or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. He's going to sing really nice. A lot of girls are going to love him. And you're going to love him too. How about that?
Okay.
Can we do that?
Well, maybe for just we got a lot of calls holding, so maybe just for a minute.
Man, boy. Hey, can't you cut me off, man? Come on, man. Come on, just throw it on the radio and that's it.
All right, well, get on. Do it. Come on.
You're live on the air right now.
Yeah.
I'm on the radio?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, lover boy. Your name is lover boy.
All right.
He's gonna throw his swag on right now.
All right. My name is Little Chris. I'm 18 years old. I live in Texas. I love to do hip hop and singing and stuff. And yeah, I love everybody.
Hey, don't talk about it so much. Just put your song.
All right.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Give me a minute. Let me cut this. My bad. Yeah.
like this keep on rolling on my life. Days like this keep on changing on me. Miami keep on going up, so rich and famous I could have one time to spare for this games I could be with you, and I keep on going down the days. I could imagine how much it could be. Imagine the way how we're in love. I want my time with you. I don't want to know if I'm hurt. I could be a scar without you. That's the time I move by your side, and I couldn't imagine how but I just myself to be a better boy. In this world, yeah, it could be a war. I could be a soldier every time through the piano rolls. And could imagine these times keep on going like I could be in Miami Beach with the whole world. I could imagine I could be a star boy, and I could be a lover boy type, and I could also be the warrior of your type. You just keep on going for the wrong guy, but that's you that just chose me to the bond of the time. Dawn over times like this before. In the dawn time we in Miami Beach. Feel like the surprise I also has of our love picture. It couldn't be so better. You answer mine, couldn't do you better like that. I bet I could do better, and I'm loving on you. I just love you so much. I'm for the story of your true love.
Okay, I'm sorry, but we have to.
It's like the heart of my rhyme, so hard and cold.
I'm sorry, Mikey. We have to get on with our other callers.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you for calling. Yes. All right. We appreciate Mikey calling. Let's go to Lydia.
Sure, Dani. Hi, Dani.
Hi, Lydia.
Just calling to let my son know that we're good. We're fine, mijo. I haven't called Tia early yet, but I'm going to give her a call here in a few minutes and see what she's going to do. If she decides to go up, I might just go up with her tomorrow. Okay? You give me a call tomorrow, mijo. And Mariano left. I went over there to Tia Rosa's about 9 o'clock. And Tia Rosa said that he left this morning. I saw his car there when I went to work this morning, so I thought he was there, but he left already, and David's back down. That's what she said. Okay, so give me a call tomorrow, mijo. Okay? I love you and I miss you, papi. Cuídate. And my saludos to all the guys. You know who you are. Okay, good night, Dani. Good night, Linda. David.
Good night, Lydia. Have a great weekend.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, now Leslie is on line 2. Hi, Leslie.
Hi. Happy Friday.
Yes,
Anyway,
happy Friday. Are you going to sing to us?
Yes. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Let me stop. Anyways, I just wanted to say hello. And hello to my sugar pom-pom over there at the Styles Unit, holding it down over there. Anyways,
yeah.
I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And my sugar pom-pom, I will be there to see you. I was supposed to come at on Sunday, but I'm not going to. But we will see you on the 1st. Anyways, our very first contact visit. How about that?
Woohoo.
Hey. Anyways,
Sugar
it was-
Pom Pom
it was
gonna
a-
get some sugars, huh?
yeah. Yeah. You know what, though, David? I kind of forgot how to kiss. I don't know how to kiss anymore.
Well, you better get a
It's been
couple
like-
of them then and get it right.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Shoot. Anyways, yeah, it was a really good show tonight. I should say, entertaining.
Yes. Yes.
And I wanted to say a shout out to Savannah and Pasquale and David and Linda. I don't think I've met Linda, but you guys are awesome. And my I had to adopt Dani. Dani's like my big little sister, okay?
Yes.
Anyway.
We've adopted one another.
Yes. You guys are awesome. And anyways, I wanted to tell my sugar pom-pom that I love him and I can't wait to kiss his soft lips. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
All right,
All
girl.
right.
I'll talk to you over the weekend.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. All right. Now we have, I'm assuming this is Mike, Mysterious Mike.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike Lewis doing a shout-outs for the KPFT prison show. Here's my shout-outs. The guys in Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppage, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee, Philip Perez. Shout-out Michelle and Lucy want me to do a shout-out for Paul. Shout-out for Jovan, Matt, Thomas, Ed Ruiz, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Haas, Keith Money. Tasha wants me to do a shout-out for Payday. Shout-out for Oz. Shout-out for Curtis Robertson. Shout-out for Blaine Milan. Shout-out for Bill R. Sims, Raymond Lee Cart, and a special shout-out to Clarence Lee Bowman. You can continue to write to Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth. And remember to donate to the KPFT Prison Show. And now back to the prison show. Adios.
All right. Now we have Freddie on line 3.
Here I am. Hello, guys. Let me do a shout-out to my boy, James Dudley, my brother. And to everyone really behind the steel wall, man. Keep y'all's head up, man. Just keep moving forward. Keep doing the right thing. Serve God right there where you're at. Don't wait till you come out. Start getting ready. My spiritual life has been growing now that I'm not testing positive for cocaine anymore. Anyway, I've had to say farewell to my son's mother today. She passed away. And I got to see my sons from New Jersey, my friends from New Jersey, and everybody else on my first wife. That was my first wife. I had 3 kids with her in my first marriage. We were very young. Anyway, you know, I still love her. She was a great woman. Regardless, things are going to get better. I got my COP, Commercial Learner's Permit, and I can start school Monday at 7 a.m. I have to be in Denton, Texas, and I'll be done in Saturday. So I'll be back going on truck driving 18-wheelers again. Besides that, everything's good out here, and life keeps getting better and better, man. And sometimes struggles don't kill you, but they make you stronger. And it's the character that we keep and the attitude that we keep when we come over the stumbling block or the stepping stone that matters. So I'm going to keep on serving God. I'm going to keep on staying clean. And, hey, I'm going to do what I got to do to be an asset, not a liability. I don't want to go back over there, man. There's nothing in there. So anything out here, I could deal with. I did it in there. Y'all can do it too, man. And main thing is always staying clean and keep a focus on where you're going and who you are, basically. That'll be all, guys. Love you, Dani.
All right. Thank you, Freddie.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now we have Brian on line 5.
Hello.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, how are y'all?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I just want to say thank you for taking my call. I just wanted to give guys some light at the end of the tunnel. You know, 6 years ago, this was my life. On Friday nights, I listened to you guys. I was locked up for 12 years, and now I'm sitting in Daytona, Florida, at my team owner's house. I work in NASCAR now. So
wow.
Don't let anybody tell you that anything is impossible. You know, it was one of my dreams working in NASCAR, and here I am. You know, I had to prove myself. I had to go through an extensive background check, which I did not pass, by the way. But I told my story. And I just want you guys to have, you know, I just want you guys to stay focused. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on your dreams, because it's possible. Never in a million years that I believed that I would be in the position I'm in now. But I will say this. I'm thankful for my time incarcerated because it helped me focus. It helped me self-focus, and I love all you guys. Don't think for 1 second that I do not think about you guys every night. I was driving to Daytona, Florida, and I passed by the all-red unit, and I actually took the exit, and I drove around the unit, and I was just saying a prayer for all the guys at the all-red unit. There is some hope. I know it sounds hopeless, and it seems hopeless when you're locked up, but brothers, I'm here to tell you that it's real. Just stay focused on what you're doing. There is a reason that the rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield. Just stay looking out that windshield. And if any of you guys want to write me, I would be more than happy to correspond with anybody that wants to write me, and I'll leave my address with the guys, and just write me, and we can talk back and forth. But I appreciate y'all. Love every one of y'all. That's all I got.
Well, thank you, Brian, and congratulations on that job.
Thank you very much.
Have a great weekend.
You as well.
All right, now we have Stacy.
This is to my husband's sporty black at Wainwright unit. Hey, baby love, this is wifey. Kissing your strength, yeah, I'll tuck you in for the night. Trusting we got our earlier whispers, letting you know it's been a pace kind of day here. Yeah, a nice cool day. The sun is shining, but it's a cool one. The girls are behaving. We're out here missing you, though. I've been on the machine placing on the last AP post. I've got in our E-note. All that we have left is the VP post. I'll work on it the weekend. Then I worked on the D and WT picture we've got that we spoke on PM along with the message. I've not got it published yet. I just got it curated and put together. I'll publish it the weekend too. Baby, it's that time. Boo, I'm out here all yours. Remain healthy and safe. Stay focused and tough. You got me. Mwah. I love you, Sporty. Mwah. Take care, baby. Mwah.
All right, now we have Lupe.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Well, that was a great message from, was it Brian or Ryan?
Brian.
About
Brian.
hope, about hope. I like listening to him, what he had to say about hope, and he's doing great. That was good. My shout out is for Isidro de la Cruz in the Polanski unit, and I just wanted to do my shout out today and let him know that everybody's doing well. The kids are back in school, and that I have you in my prayers every day for you and your family, and I hope that you are well. And I thank you all very much for making this possible. And you all have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Lupe.
Thank
you
you.
have a great weekend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, and a big thank you. Thank you to Savannah and Pasquale. Thank you for the donation. All right, and now we have Patty on line 4. Hey, Patty. Hi, Patty. Are you there? All right. Do you want to do some shout-outs, Linda?
Sure. Okay, I've got my book tonight. So, Joel White, Michael Moyers, Thomas Miller L., Paul DeVoe, William Owen Sr., Jaime Cole, Franklin Davis, Will Spear, Cedric Marks, Robert Satterfield, Robert Solis, Lucky Ward, Ronald Haskell, William Hudson, Juan Balderas, Blaine Milam, Paul Story, Walter Sorto, Robert Roberson, Britt Rupkowski, Charles Hill, Dwayne Buck, Tyrone Williams, Charles Ray Thurman, Iron Thunderhorse, Curtis Robertson, Stephen Curry, Eugene Broxton, Marcus Drury, Troy Glover, Bill Sims, Paper Cup at the Estelle, Midget Titan at Estelle, Ken Decker, Gregory Allen at the Dieball Unit, Jedediah Reed at the Luther Unit, and Super Pom Pom. And I just wanted to say, guys, I really miss y'all. I haven't been able to visit a whole lot because we just got moved to our ranch. We're having a great time. Wortham is a beautiful little country town right next to Mahia. People that live in Mahia, they call it Mahair, but I call it Mahia. So anyway, I will talk to y'all later, and y'all have a great week.
All right. Now, I'm going to do some shout-outs, but first I wanted to say that we went out to dinner with Claire, Kathy, me, her, and Joy and Niski after visits, and she is, Eric, you have a fantastic wife. We love her. Big shout out to Daniel Ramirez. How are you doing? My best friend Farron. I just got your message. Anyway, one of my best friends in the world. T had a great visit. Big Head. Hey, Big Head. Blaine, of course. Mayo. Rodrigo. Toot. Leroy, Michael Ferguson, Larry at the Huntsville Unit, Kenneth Decker, Joel White, Leo Willis, Joe Don and Chucky, along with Jay at the Wynn Unit, Bull at the Estelle Unit, Paper Cup and Midget Titan also at the Estelle Unit, and of course, Rexalicious and CJ, big shout outs, and Sugar Pom Pom. Everybody's going to give Sugar Pom Pom a shout out there. He's going to be getting them from everyone. Now, I put this out on, oh, yes, how could I forget? The unit staff member of the day. I had to read this for y'all because the last few weeks there have been quite a bit of arrest for staff members. On August the 6th, Correctional Officer 4 Easy Nwangu was arrested for bringing contraband in the Memorial Unit. So in his Ziploc bag, just a Ziploc bag, it was filled with a couple lighters, 2 AirPods, 2 audio splitters, 4 USB Type-C lightning adapters, 1 USB charging brick, 5 lightning cables, 3 sets of cubic zirconia earrings, 1 200 milliliter bottle of vodka, and 21 loose cigarettes in a Ziploc bag. And I'm sure he's big mad right now because none of that got in. And of course, they have the arrest photos of him being handcuffed and taken off. So that was at the memorial unit. And I'm sure I don't need to remind you about the previous, I think, how long ago was that? Just a couple weeks ago, Essence Williams was arrested. She worked at Wainwright Unit, was supposed to do overtime at the Holiday Unit, but got caught going into the Ferguson Unit with a little bit of something. And of course, we have more arrests, but we can make that another next week. Save some. We may have even more then. And also, tuberculosis has been getting to different prisons. So there's more, like we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, that it had went from, I think, Connolly Unit to the Memorial Unit. Now it's at the Telford Unit, Stiles Unit. So it's making the rounds. And David just sent me this. Derek Chauvin was transferred, and I'm sure people may remember that name from the George Floyd. He was the police officer arrested for the murder of George Floyd. He was transferred to a federal prison in Texas. I think. Let me see which prison, because there's quite a few federal. I'm not sure why he was transferred, though.
He got stabbed 22 times.
Oh, but didn't that happen a while back?
Probably happened in April.
November of 2023.
Yeah.
Chauvin was stabbed 22 times, but why? I mean, it took them a while to transfer.
He's been in the hospital, I reckon. He's just now ready to get back into population, and they're trying to. He's probably in protective custody.
More than likely, I would think.
Somebody else sharpening their shank.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. I'm pretty sure he's probably like.
You put a cop in prison for killing somebody, he's going to get killed.
More than likely, but
I guess we shouldn't wish that on anybody, but
absolutely not.
And there you are, just a laughing.
Well, you looked at me.
Oh, yeah, that's all it takes.
Yeah. You looked at me.
That's some news you can use.
Wait, one more thing. In the middle of all these arrests that are being made, an inmate was found high in a ditch at the Memorial Trustee Camp at 4 a.m. one morning. He was high and he was in a ditch.
What was he high on?
Well, I don't know. I don't think that information.
Yeah, they used to huff Freon, and they took that AC class. They'd huff Freon, and they'd find them under the cabinet or in a ditch or anywhere because they'd pass out. They had no oxygen. They were huffing all that Freon.
I just thought that was so. He was high in a ditch.
Yeah, kind of low there, was he?
You're Brian.
Yeah.
Brian.
I think Brian's calling back for some reason. Give us his address, probably.
Because I remember your name.
Linda's just talking.
I got her on the mic. She's just talking.
Yeah, Linda's just talking. She's talking away.
She likes Brian.
She does, apparently.
Maybe she's going to go to work for NASCAR.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I've seen her park. I don't think she can. She was running over the curb earlier today when we went to the restaurant.
I remember her little van she had. It had knots and dents. And
hanging on. He was, oh Lord. You know what? Also, I'm shocked Stephen Russell didn't call it. You know what? That man is something else, but he gives a
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. He's something else. He's funny, and anyway, he's been me and him have been cutting up this week, but I look forward to when he can come into the studio.
How much longer is that going to be?
I don't know. I want him to come to the banquet with me. When we get our Lynn and I get the Peacemaker Award, I want Stephen Russell to be my date.
Do you know when the Peacemaker Awards are going to be?
In November. I don't remember it's going to be on a Sunday during the day.
Cool.
Yeah. So
we'll make sure the whole town gets there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really Stephen Russell was and I'm sure everybody remembers Stephen Russell. He's still something else, let me tell you. Something else. He's funny. So besides the we have someone else. On Sunday, August the 4th, Priscilla Ruiz was arrested for bringing contraband, and it shows a bunch of Camel, Copenhagen sucker, and extra gum.
Yep. Got to get rid of that cigarette breath.
With gum?
With gum? Yeah, why not?
You know what? If I'm going to smuggle...
Peppermint don't work either, but they still do it. Fireballs. Get you some fireballs off commissary.
Yeah, those, yeah.
That'd be a little bit better, but it's still, you can still smell the cigarettes.
You can't get rid of that.
You can smell that. They're walking down the hallway before they even get to you.
Yeah, most of the officers are...
Yeah.
Oh, remember, we have the information for the heat score. If you would like to know how they come up with that, I went poking around trying to find it with when one of my friends got told his heat score didn't allow him to do something. So anyway, we have that, how they go around that. And remember, you need water, you need ice, fans, showers, and a respite area. Remember that. If you don't get it, file a grievance. And we have a copy of a grievance if you need the verbiage.
Well, guess who's pulling up in the driveway?
Who?
DJ Rico Black. It's that time.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, I knew he's there somewhere. I'm trying to do my intro here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Well, I just ruined that, didn't I?
That's all right. He's got all his gear. He's ready to go to playing you house music and some kind of... What all you got tonight, DJ? You got a bunch of funk going on? You going to keep me entertained on the way home?
Probably.
So y'all stay tuned. DJ Rico Black's coming up, and we're going to go out with Charlie and the Regrets.
Y'all have a great weekend.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama